Welcome back once again to Greedfall, the Dying World. Now, I gotta be done with this video at around, 5. It's 2:30 now, so we got 2.5 hours to record this. So, we should be done. I highly doubt we'll go over 2.5 hours, but I'm just letting everyone know in case there's a weird cut at the end. I don't know. I don't think anyone really cares. But, hey, honest, why does the game look terrible when we're on the boat? Water looks fine. I feel like the game looks awful when we're on the boat. I don't know what it is. Neilon's got something to say to me, though, so
I'm
let's
happy
talk
you
to him.
came to see me. I need your help. I don't know if you remember, or were even aware of it, but some members of the Black Elk clan disappeared before we were captured. I met one of them in Olima, and was able to talk to him. He had been caught with the other members of his clan, just like we were. He also lost members of his clan after the same horrible ritual that took Sheda from us. But he and the other survivors were sold to one who buys and sells people, a merchant named Iqbal. He got away. But the others, we have to find them. We must discover what became of them, Ridenger. This woman, Iqbal, can tell us.
Alright.
Of course. I'll do everything I can to find them. The hardest part will be finding this woman, since this continent is so much vaster than our island.
But there can't be that many women who buy and sell people in this land. Our companions born in this place might have an idea. Someone must know how to find her. You know how to speak to them. I beg you. Let's find her and save the Alks. We couldn't do anything to save Sheda. And I don't want any more of our people to die because we weren't able to do anything.
I understand. Let's find her and the survivors of the Black Elk clan.
Ask him. His role as Donegod far from Tirfadi.
I sometimes wonder if our role as Donegada still makes sense here. You, who are always so committed to our duties. What do you think?
How can we not doubt? We have been thrown so far from the earth to which we are bound. But I believe that our duty to our people is still important. Look at what we discovered in this lab. Thanks to this discovery, we can intervene before our people suffer. It's a continuation of what we've learned, don't you think?
Tell him that without him you'd never have known. Tell him that he's right. Tell him that you missed a connection with Tirfadi.
You're right. I should first and foremost focus on what we are able to do for our people. And it is true that here we can act on their behalf.
Of course I'm right. I'm teasing you. Sometimes I doubt too, you know. But there are things we can do here. So many of the misfortunes lying in wait for our people emanate from this continent. There's enough to continue to fulfill our role for a long time, even away from our island.
I can't get any good fucking relationship points with Neilon at all, ever. I don't know what to do for him. He sucks. I hate him. Alright, Ludwig would probably know.
Life is cruel, isn't it?
Do you know where we could locate that infamous slave trader?
I don't associate with that kind of person, as you can imagine. But I may know someone who could help us find her.
I'm listening.
Do you remember Deria, that merchant who smuggles in her spare time? It probably won't be free, but she might know where that slave trader is.
Thank you, Ludwig. Maybe we'll go find her. We'll talk later.
Alright.
Oh,
She's on Olima, I believe. Knows someone who could put you on the right path to finding it. Well, she's a smuggler named Daria. She can be found at night at the port of Olima. Till might know something too.
Do you know where we can find Iqbal, the slave trader who bought the members of the Black Elk clan?
I don't know her, and I wouldn't know where to find her. But there are probably some guards in Alima who know more about it than I do. A woman like that once had to hire the coin guard for protection. Some of our people have little regard for morals. But nobody comes to mind who might be involved enough in shady dealings to know about that sort of thing. I'm sorry I don't have a better lead.
Well, you've given us an idea at least. That's something. Thank you.
And then I think the only other person I think I could ask would be Sophia.
There's never a dull moment. So,
Okay, fuck me, never mind. So we don't need any more. You know, the one person who's been to Ulima more than any of us would know these things, but I guess not. So we're going to bring Ludwig and obviously Devesp. I think I have to bring Devesp, dude. I need my democracy whatever the fuck the word is. I don't remember. I'm actually pretty sure she's only found at night, if I remember correctly. So let's change it to night. Alright, there we go. I love how the fast traveling in areas that you're already in, or the day changes just are instant, but loading to whole nother map or something just takes 20 years.
hey, who goes there?
What are you doing here? Alright. Hey. You knocked over your own guy, but if that's of any problem to me. Alright.
I have some items.
That was weird.
You're back.
Information about Iqbal.
We are looking for a woman. A slave trader named Iqbal.
So she dabbles in the slave trade too. What scum. But if half of what she brags about is true, nothing would surprise me anymore. I can get it for you, anything you want, anything. I guess that even includes slaves. Ugh, some people have no morals. I do know where you can find Iqbal. May the maniacal take her. She's my competition. She's doing so well that my coffers are almost empty. If you see what I mean.
Try to coax her down to a lower price.
Tell you the truth, we're looking for members of a neighboring clan. This woman, who's your competitor by the way, bought and sold them just like merchandise. You can imagine the rage we feel towards her. We'll do anything to find them.
I think I see what you're getting at. And if that vulture could come out of this the worse for wear, I wouldn't be sorry about it. Fine. I'll give you a deal. Just this once.
That goes without saying.
Alright,
There
200
we go.
coins.
Thank you for supporting your local businesswoman. But don't mention me to anyone. And especially don't say that I'm the one who gave you the information. Iqbal owns a house on the north side of the district. I could show you where on your map if you like.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you.
Good.
Alright, let's go find this woman.
Where could that woman be? In what hole is she hiding? And where is she holding the Black Orcs? We must find them.
Yes, yes. We are working on that. Oh, I should have stopped and sold all my shit. Now I have so much crap on me. That's really annoying. Let me check the map. Alright, so I can flip through here. Never been through this way, mostly because they're full of guards. Now I'm free to travel around to Lima all I want, which is very nice. Oh, Jesus, that scared the shit out of me, actually.
Show them what we're made of!
Hell yeah, man, doing some fucking damage. If only that this combat wasn't so slow and boring, and I could actually have more fun with it. I don't know, dude. It's so hard when you don't. I don't know, man. I've talked about it enough, and I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing it every episode. So I'll stop. I work for him. No. Not really. Hey, what about for you though? Just the magical deflection is what the problem is there. Alright.
Come on, Iqbal. Open up.
What does the guard want? What's he doing here?
I have no idea.
She's obviously not at home, but I can make out some slender footprints. Probably a woman's. We could follow them.
Okay.
Iqbal, it's the guard. I have to talk to you.
Confused. Are you talking about in the sewers? It's telling me to go to the sewers, I think.
Tracks lead to the sewers. She must have heard the guard and sought refuge.
Is anybody there?
Let's go. Hopefully she's not far ahead.
Yeah, well, we got to fucking battle some guys. I got a guy with a freaking thing that's knocking me over. No, attack the guy with that. Being an ass. No, where are you going? Alright, now I can go help him. You're not supposed to attack my archer, you ass. Alright, let's see where she went.
There she is. It's her.
Leave me alone! What do you want with me?
She's
Get her.
certainly sprightly. We have to follow her quickly if we don't want her to escape.
Yeah, I'm after her, don't worry.
She closed the gate.
Please, whatever I may have done, I don't deserve
Get over
this
here.
treatment. Leave me alone!
Get over here.
I'm begging you! Let me go!
On your muskets! The enemy is here!
There she is. She's surrounded.
I don't know how to
You gotta. You are using. Okay.
Anything.
Oh, that's right. My thing only costs one action point now. Forgot about that. This guy's a fucking strong one, dude. Holy jeez. Oh, I'm not trying to heal myself. Oh god, there's still another one alive?
Thank you for saving me. But I wouldn't have been in this situation if you hadn't pursued me here.
You didn't have to run. All we want to know is what you've done with the Black Ulks. To whom did you sell them?
I don't understand a single word of what you're saying. What is a black ulg?
A Black Ulg is a person. A member of an island clan. A Tir Fradian, like the other slaves you sold.
What are you talking about? I never sold slaves. Although I may have promised some. That's it. I promised you slaves.
In the situation in more detail, ask her why she fled, say that this is not the Iqbal they're looking for.
So why did you run away?
People are looking for me. Not only the guard, but also unhappy customers.
Customers? What kind of customers are we talking about?
People to whom I sell dreams. They want something, I promise to find it for them in exchange for a substantial advance. Then I disappear. It's a lucrative business, but a risky one, which earns me enemies. On the other hand, I've never sold slaves. I promise.
To think that we did all this for nothing. And in the meantime, the real Iqbal is still out there somewhere.
I'm sorry, Milan. I really thought she was the right person. We followed the strongest lead we had.
I disagree. We could have done better. You wasted so much time on pointless discussions with people who see us as no more than animals, and who do nothing but lie to us.
Ask me how to calm. Tell him you did your best. Tell him he's too impulsive. Calm down.
Calm down, Milan. Losing your cool and bickering won't help us find the Black Ulks any faster.
Maybe, but there is no way I'm going to just follow you around while you chat with everyone. Since Iqbal is nowhere to be found, let's find her associate. He's looking for her, just like we are. And he has the advantage of knowing her well.
Fine. If you think it's the right thing to do. Let's get out of here. I need some fresh air.
I fucking hate Neilon, dude. I've been trying to tell you guys. This guy, he sucks. He sucks. I hate Neilon. What do you mean I'm just sitting here trying to talk to everybody, bro? I'm trying to get information that you fucking want. And help our freaking clansmen. But no, all you fucking do is bicker and complain and just be a little fucking bitch. I hate Neilon, dude. I've been saying it since the beginning. I don't like this guy. I don't care that he's a native.
I thought I saw.
Are you kidding me? I gotta fight you guys again?
Show them what we're made of.
Fucking stupid ass hammers. Alright, Jesus.
Two Islanders. Yeah, must be. I heard that a group of people were looking for Iqbal. I imagine it's you.
Ask him to introduce himself, ask him what he wants, tell him that it doesn't concern him.
Why ask us that? What do you...
Are you Qadir, Iqbal's former partner?
Indeed. Now, could you tell me why you've asked half the town
I've
about
asked one
Iqbal?
person.
We're looking for her because she bought several of our people, members of the Black Oak clan, who were taken by force and brought to this island.
We must question her. Only she knows to whom they were sold and where we might find them.
I see. I happen to be looking for her too, as you obviously seem to know. She owes me an explanation after what happened. I considered finding her and ambushing her, because whenever I approach her, she flees. I know where she's going next. She has to go through the Esquiara region and take the road that passes over a bridge just outside the ruins. I'm going to blow up the bridge to block her escape. Then she'll have no other choice but to answer our questions. So, what do you say? Are you in?
You seem to have everything worked out. Why ask us to help you?
She has surrounded herself with guards who will not hesitate to kill me if I come alone. If we come out in force, she'll have to listen to us.
We can't afford to attack her. We must glean information from her.
Rest assured, it's just a matter of intimidating her and sobering up her guards. So, what do you say?
So, ask him if there's any other way to talk to her, or if he's fine, I guess.
Okay. We're in.
I'm glad you accepted, Ridengar. This ambush is the best lead we've had so far. We're finally going to find out what she did with the Black Orcs. We agree to follow your plan. What should we do?
Come to the rendezvous point with explosives. For the rest, you can count on me.
We'll find some.
I'm going to set off to prepare our move. Don't be late.
We'll be on time. At last, a solid lead. A plan to find this woman. We can save the Black Orcs, Ridengar.
Tom, you think the solution is down here? I agree with him.
He does seem to know her well.
I knew from the start that this associate would be the best way to get to her.
A word of caution, however. This man is as crooked as a dog's hind leg. Things could go very wrong.
You're suspicious? Very well. But it's not your people who are being kidnapped, sold, tortured, and threatened. We've wasted enough time talking already. Let's find the explosives he needs and go see him.
And we do need to be cautious about this. Who knows what this man's planning. I do think I have explosives. I have 2 high explosives, 1 low explosive, and 3 medium explosives. Is there like a certain amount here he needs? You have enough powerful explosives, but Kadir's plan into action. Alright. Then we head there. I don't need to go. I'll have to go all the way to the frickin' signpost, but I don't need to do that. That is right. Plus, it also, I believe I can just travel here. Okay, well, let's travel here. Alright, Kadir, we're ready to go.
That took forever.
It did not. We came
I
straight
thought
here.
There were people in this camp. Where did they all go?
I sent them off. Don't worry, they're fine. Do you have the explosives?
We brought everything we need.
Perfect. Plant them on the bridge. We'll blow it up as soon as Iqbal gets here. In the meantime, I have some preparing to do.
We're pretty fast, you know. What should we do once we've planted the explosives?
Wait. According to my calculations, Iqbal...
Isn't it already nightfall? Okay. Let's go do this thing. I don't know why he said we took forever, but I literally came straight here.
You don't seem convinced.
What gave you that idea? I'm having the time of my life. It's the first time I've blown up a bridge. I admit that I find it a bit extreme that we're doing it just to question someone. But who am I to judge?
As far as I'm concerned, it's that man I really don't like. I don't trust him one bit.
Stop being such a pessimist. We'll finally be
Jesus,
able to talk
Neon.
to Iqbal, and that's all that matters.
You gotta fucking open your mind, dude.
Placed everything properly.
Alright, let's get back up there. This is definitely gonna go exactly as planned. We're not gonna have a problem at all. This guy's not gonna betray us. Neon's not gonna feel bad. Everything's gonna go swimmingly.
There you go. Everything is set.
I've finished my part. All we have to do is hide. Behind these rocks, maybe. So she doesn't see us when she gets here. She should arrive when it gets dark.
Come on, Vridengar. Let's go hide.
Alright. Hide. Get down there!
Destroyed. She can no longer flee this way.
I hope Iqbal will get here soon.
One thing is for sure. If we want to have the element of surprise, we best keep quiet from now on.
Alright.
Is that her? Attack!
Attack!
Wait! Show them what we'll make of.
Protect Greedfall!
Keep kicking ass! I wish they really had more to say, honestly. This is just the same fucking style of combat. I've been looking at it, or looking at what people are comparing it to. They're comparing it to, like, Dragon Age Origins, which is extremely true, honestly. But I don't think Dragon Age was as fucking tedious as this one is. Easy.
You never should have crossed me, Iqbal.
You son of a bitch.
I'm not the forgiving type.
No! Traitor! Lawyer! Why? Why did you kill her? She was the only one who could tell us where to find the Black Orcs.
I don't give a damn about your Black Elves and your little investigations. You've been useful so far, but now...
Alright, now you gotta die.
Let's show them what we're made of!
Let's go, kick his ass! Ah, he made me miss that shot. Dude, we're all just kicking his ass. Oh, Lord Almighty. Easy.
She's dead. And with her, all my hopes of saving our people.
Why did he have to betray us?
I know the distrust of the other companions.
These things happen. But don't lose hope. Maybe we'll find another way to discover what happened to them.
You're so kind, trying to cheer me up. But I'm just a fool. An arrogant and dangerous fool.
You often show impulsiveness, but to say that you're dangerous...
No! You don't understand, Friedenger. Wherever I go, I sow death. That's why I was so intent on saving them.
What are you talking about?
The death of Toflan, of Sheda, our abduction.
I was there for all of that
It's all
too.
my fault. I am to blame.
How could you be to blame?
I spoke to Arenaxe a few days before the ritual. Yes, I know, but he looked friendly. He smiled and asked questions that I thought were innocent. I trusted him, Friedenger. Me! I trusted him and told him that we were the future Donegada of the village. I was so proud. And like a fool, I told him where the ritual was to take place and that we'd be alone with our master. Everything he needed to know to prepare the ambush we fell into.
Tell him that he is not to blame.
You are naive. But you didn't attack us, or throw us into that ship, or kill Sheda. Nor are you responsible for capturing the Black Ulks.
I'm sorry, Friedenger. You must hate me now. But you understand why it's so important that we find the Black Ulks. It's too late to help Sheda, to help Toflan. But we can save them. You understand? I have to save them.
We will save them, Nilan. Come, let's go and search her body. All may not be lost.
Hell yeah. Alright, hold on, man. We got some new weapons. Shit. Look at that. The Devest Stingers. Wow. I don't even know if that's actually better than what I already gave Devest, unfortunately. But we'll find out, I suppose. Nothing good there. Nothing but ass cheeks. As far as I can see. Yeah, see, these obsidian knives are a lot better. These have better crit chance, though, up to 25%, to 15%, 5% from Flight of Life. Honestly, I would rather you use these. Same amount of damage, but higher crit chance and higher back damage bonus, especially because you can appear behind people and stab them. Yeah, as cool as your stingers are, I just don't think they're not as good as you would like. Other than that, I don't believe I got anything else for you that isn't heavy armor already. I should have sold all this shit, but I didn't think about it. Alright. Pick up. Bloodstained note.
Look, Nilan. She had documents on her.
Can you read any of it?
The paper is soaked in blood. Some of it is legible, though. I think it's an address in Olima.
I thought all was lost.
I can't read it all, Nilan. There may be a way to recover the damaged part, but as it stands, I can't tell you where it leads. Would any of you know how to get these stains off so we can decipher the rest of the document?
Sorry, that's not in my skill set. Safia, on the other hand, would know what to do with this note. Give it to her.
I'll do that. Thank you, Ludwig.
Oh, we're going all the way back to the boat now, or? Yeah, please just bring me back to the boat. That'd be pretty freaking awesome. Instead of having to have myself fast travel myself all the way onto that boat.
Safia.
Let's go.
Would you know how to retrieve the information from this paper, despite the bloodstains?
A friend of mine knows all the scholars of Olima. One of them will know how to do it. I'll have it brought to her, and she'll contact us when they've deciphered it.
Thank you, Safia. We really need to find out what this document holds.
Alright. Easy. Alright, Elon.
Friedenger? You still wish to talk to me despite my confession? I don't know how you could forgive me when I can't forgive myself.
Okay, never mind. Fuck you. I don't want to talk to you, I guess. It keeps you an exclamation point, but when I talk to you, all it says is leave. So, fuck me, I guess. I don't really know. It gives them better dodge, chance, and resistance to corrosion, so I suppose you can go with that. I might just go through everybody's things again and see if there's anything that's better for them. I'm also... Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go sell the things I don't need, go through all this, and I'll meet you guys back. We're actually going to go on and do... We're going to go talk to the ambassador in Peren, since they haven't been back over there since, so I'll see you guys over there. Alright, we are here. Assuming this is actually the end of the quest, I just haven't gone and done it because I had to wait like a day. So that's why I didn't do everything quite yet.
You're back?
What do you think?
Were you able to present the evidence we gave you to the Prince de Vespe? What did he think?
I have indeed informed him of what was going on. And I have also sent a message to the Emperor himself. He was very impressed by your courage and sends you his thanks for saving our nation from this devious attack. As for the Prince, he was extremely interested in the documents I showed him, especially those regarding Zahid. The Alliance ambassador has been summoned, and Zahid will no doubt be banished in the next few days.
It's another blow for Gurnas. I hope he won't soon forgive her her failure.
I don't think you'll be seeing her anytime soon. The Prince has also assured me that he will send scouts to the other ruins near the borders to make sure that nothing happens there. I've obviously told him about your pivotal role in this matter, for which he is grateful.
Alright, he's alive. Discover the experiments conducted to the Guardian. We're now cordial with the Dutan Empire. Awesome.
We shall...
Hell yeah. We're also level 29. Let's go. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. If only I could figure out how the hell I can do things. There we go. If only I could figure out how to not be an idiot. Put some more shit into this rifle stuff. Give me some more strength. Put in some more endurance skills. For the Vesp. Reduces the target's action points to 0. Attributes. Up her agility. Up her endurance. Her skills. Remove all scourges from the caster. Perfect. I think I got something from them. Yeah, here we go. Oh, look at that. Gauntlets of the Nameless Soldier. I got everything for the Nameless Soldier. Hell yeah. Those gauntlets are heavy, so they're not gonna wear those. Hell yeah. I'm in peak physical condition. Otherwise, the last thing we gotta do now is this one. As far as I know, I have no other companion quests to do right now, so continue on with the main thing. Alright, we already listened to this in a previous episode, but we're gonna listen to it again, I guess.
This is the Thelema Embassy. You need a pass in order to enter the premises.
I have all the necessary authorizations. We need to speak to the Father-Cardinal immediately.
Her wearing a helmet's kind of weird, but it's...
a little old.
Yeah,
I cannot let all of you enter the confines. Go ahead along. Your friends can join you, only if the ambassador agrees to it.
I'm not going to let my friends wait here in the street.
They can wait inside, but they cannot go up into the offices until the Father-Cardinal gives his authorization.
Very well. Thank you. I apologize, but you'll have to wait for me here in the entryway. It'll only take a moment. I am certain that you'll be able to join me very quickly.
Alright. around, don't worry. I just waltz around down here and see what you guys got. I can hear them.
This information is going to be extremely useful.
I was only doing my duty, but I hear footsteps. I imagine that these are the friends you spoke about.
Oh, are we allowed up? You heard footsteps downstairs?
Nice day, isn't it?
Have a nice day. I must leave.
Hey, good for you. I didn't know we were allowed up. I was waiting down there.
Cardinal Father, allow me to introduce to you the friends to whom I owe my freedom and life today.
My children, it is a pleasure and an honor to meet you. I could never repay you for helping Fausta escape from the Alliance's jails and bringing her back to me.
Cardinal, we are also honored to meet you.
Fausta told me about the sufferings of your people at the hands of our enemies and what they have already done to you. Under the guise of civilization, these people behave like monsters, and you have all my compassion. As you know, our two nations have been at war for centuries. We should join forces against this common enemy.
Indeed, I have heard of it. There has even been fighting between your troops and those of the Alliance on our island.
Exactly. From Tir Fradee to the plains of Duton, a trail of blood and anger has been wreaked by our two nations. Know that in any case, I will do everything in my power to aid you in your trials. But you must have questions or requests.
Ask him to financially return to Tir Fradee.
We need the financial backing of a nation or a wealthy patron to fund the journey back to Tir Fradee. Could Teleme help us?
Regrettably, and I am truly sorry about this, I do not have the means to finance such an expedition.
Are the De Vesps the only family who could help us?
You could also go and see the Dorsays, especially since they are already established on Tir Fradee. I don't know which would be easier to convince at the moment. One thing is certain. They will both ask for something in return. These people are merchants first and princes second. Don't forget that. And it is highly likely that their ministers will refuse to see you without a letter of recommendation from an important person.
Someone like you?
Yes, for example. But I hope you understand that I cannot give you a letter of recommendation unless I can fully trust you.
Okay.
Thank you for agreeing to see us, Father-Cardinal.
Wait, please. I have a favor to ask of you. One of our priests here in Peren has shown no sign of life quite some time. I fear something might have happened to him, something terrible. I would like to ask you to find him and to reassure me that he is well. I imagine that my request raises quite a few questions. Be my guest and ask them. I will answer them to the best of my ability.
Ask him why he's proposing this mission to you.
I understand how you might ask that of Fausta, who you know well. But we are complete strangers to you.
It's quite frankly your outsider status that interests me. Here the people are suspicious. The game of alliances and treachery is very complex. To the point that no one dares speak to anyone in fear that our hosts might take offense. The De Vesps are sensitive. One faux pas can mean exile or death. But you come from afar and will not arouse suspicion, and your awkwardness will be more easily overlooked and forgiven.
You are hoping that our inexperience in diplomatic matters will be to our advantage.
I would not allow myself to judge your abilities. But I hope that the people you speak with will think you naive and lower their guard.
Asking for more information on the priest.
What can you tell us about the priest?
Jacquemus hails from the north of Thélème. He came here to care for a parish in hopes of maintaining good relations with Perrin. There are many believers in this city, and they were in need of someone to guide them in their faith. The man is easygoing, a charmer, who loves good food and life's pleasures. Perhaps a little too much for his own good. But he seemed to be the perfect candidate to assimilate in Perrin. Someone who believed in the goodness of the enlightened, without having a taste for the ascetic.
Asking what the priest was doing to warrant him worrying.
What could this priest have been up to for you to worry so much about a momentary absence? Had you imagined he might have just returned to Thélème to see friends?
No. As an ambassador, I would have been informed. Jacquemus, even though he is a priest, is sometimes led astray by worldly distractions. To put things more vulgarly, he spends a little too much of his time in places of ill repute.
And it's for that reason you fear something might have happened to him?
Precisely.
Don't ask anything else on the
Do you
topic.
have any other questions?
Ask him if he knows where the priest might be.
Do you know where we could find him?
Alas, if I knew precisely where he could be found, I wouldn't need to ask for this service. That said, I can show you on your map the location of his apartments. He lives right next to the conservatory. That would be a good place to start. Perhaps you'll find clues that my people missed.
Thank you. That will be helpful. I think we know enough. We will do our best.
I've only heard about half of this because I was in the middle of a conversation on my phone. I'm not sure if you heard me typing, but
each hour that passes adds to my distress.
All right, let's go do whatever the hell he said we were supposed to do. Come on, everybody. Search for the priest in Perrin. Okay.
It is said that you worship giant creatures.
Let us go. Yes, that we do. In a way. They're more guardians,
make our
but...
way to the music conservatory. Do you know where it might be?
It's not far, just to the east of here. I was sent there briefly when I was a child. My mother wanted me to excel in all the arts. Despite her aspirations, my professors judged that I didn't have an ear for music, and I returned to more serious studies. I mastered poisons.
I'm not going the right way. Mostly because I can't go that way. I gotta go all the way back and go around. Alright. Oh.
Be very careful. The house must be booby-trapped. This Alliance man did not die in combat.
Can I disarm it? Oh, I'm insane. Note found on a corpse in a priest's house. Search the home of the man from Thélème, the notorious Jacquemus, who broke into our house. He lives in the house next to the music conservatory. Tear down the walls if you have to, but get back what he stole from us. Z.
The Alliance are doing everything to find Jacquemus. I have no idea what he did, but
large
he's in a
antique
real
key.
pickle barrel.
Let's go back to the hospice quickly in the hope he'll be there.
Well, hold on. There's a lot to search around here real quick. There's still an upstairs we can look at, and another booby trap that I can try to disarm. Oh, I'm freaking goated. Let's go. Oh, there's another one. We can walk around that one, though. Examine.
Look, the floor has been scratched and damaged here. I have the impression that there might be a secret passage.
Sorry, and I must admit I'm familiar with secret hiding places, but I just can't figure out how to open this one.
Probably the fucking blue book. Are we really that stupid? Is this game really gonna treat us like idiots? Like, come on, man. Use the key. I don't know why we're treated that stupid in this game. List of important places. This contains several important places in Peren. You aren't sure what they are, but notice that some names are crossed out and others circled. Embassy of Ptolemy, Vesperia Square, Vespecia Square, Old Goddess Square, Peren Old Town, the Bridge Alliance Embassy.
A list of places. Did our priest have memory problems and had to note down the places he had visited? I wonder why he would lock up this list in a trap chest. This affair is becoming fishier by the hour. And there's also a book of religious ravings, the paths of the enlightened. Wait, I think I saw another copy of that silliness somewhere else in the house.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's the book I needed there.
Finally, we discovered how to open this cursed door.
Notes from Jacquemus. A former commander of the Alliance forces in Peren was succeeded not long ago. The old man was cleanly removed unless he was drowned in the river. However, I doubt he was targeted by the Devesps. I've tried to establish exactly who's taken over from him, but I haven't been successful yet. However, this person is much more committed than his predecessor, and seems to have other objectives that are even more problematic for us. I've noticed that several groups of men from the Alliance have landed here, probably in advance of some kind of mission. In any case, I need to stay alert and keep watching, because this kind of gathering is unprecedented. Delivery note on pink paper. On thick pink tinted paper, oddly marked with the coat of arms of the Coin Guard, you read, balance due, 2 hours Irene, evening Irene, 3 hours Irene, 1 night Irene.
Just needed to move the book.
I would have never guessed that a priest would use a holy book to hide a secret passage. I'm growing fond of this man. He has shown some wit in his choice of titles, even if it did cost us some time.
This receipt is quite odd. There is only one name repeated several times. Irene. Irene, again and again. We should take stock of everything we've learned so far.
The documents we found raise more questions than answers. And I fear Pius didn't tell us the whole story. Why would a simple priest come to spread the good word in Peren be so interested in the Alliance's leading figures? Even if they turn out to be just as dangerous and ideologically ambiguous as those we've already crossed blades with.
I agree with you. Our priest had a very different role from the one Pius described.
And our jolly priest was a regular fixture at the brothels to boot. This receipt comes from one of the guards' whorehouses.
That's where we have to go. If he was a regular, one of the girls might know where to find him. I hear clanking outside.
Right.
The sound of men in armor heading in this direction.
Hi.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
We're not thieves, if that's what worries you.
Yeah, right. Go tell that to someone else. I'll ask you again. What were you doing in that house?
As you know, I've got a certain knack for convincing the guards. I could speak to them if you'd like.
Dude, always gotta let Sybil do her thing.
Sybil, be my guest.
Actually, are we ever glad to see you?
It was you.
Can you believe someone has broken into our neighbour's house? We did indeed enter, that's true, but only to make sure our neighbour had not been harmed or burglarized. I was worried sick. The thieves are becoming bolder and more violent in the area these days, don't you think? Just the other day, my friend told me that her uncle... No, wait, it was her cousin. Anyway, he was robbed in broad daylight in his very own shop. Can you imagine? She told me he was so badly shaken that he's taken to his bed. The thieves pretended to be customers, and her uncle, rather her cousin, let them right in, of course. I swear
but that
you can't
really
trust
answer.
anyone anymore. What is this world coming to? That's why I was so relieved when I saw you. Someone will look into the burglary at last, and my neighbour...
Enough! Get out of here, please!
Thanks for that, Sybil.
I love Sybil, dude.
By all means, it's always a pleasure. I love tricking people into letting me go about my business in peace.
Hoodwinking the poor comes naturally to nobles, doesn't it? It's a real talent.
Dude, she's so fucking awesome. She's my favorite character in this whole fucking game. She is so fucking funny, dude. Oh, man. Alright. We gotta head that way. Okay, we actually have to go all the way around. This is the embassy of Leve.
Decidedly, the Alliance hasn't been coming here to make...
Oh?
Let go of me, you band of brutes! Hurting me, and if you think that I'm going to...
Shut up and come quietly. You wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to you, would you?
Aye! Unhand that girl at once. She only plies her trade in the brothel. You want to go? Just step inside and pay.
We have no interest in her services. We would merely like to have a little discussion with her, without indiscreet ears listening in.
Right, and my name's Octave Teves. Let go of her and get out of here.
Things are heating up. Let's keep our eyes open. We might learn something.
Listen, we have it from a sure source that this girl is in cahoots with a man that we suspect to be a Thélème spy.
So what? We're in Peren, not Al-Sad. Have you forgotten that the congregation is neutral?
Neutrality does not dictate that we allow a dangerous spy from a foreign nation to operate freely.
One thing is certain, it does dictate that we do not allow you to attack women to satisfy your whims.
At this rate, those Alliance brutes will soon be drawing arms. We'd better do something.
Attempt to convince the brutes by what was just heard.
Sirs, if you would indulge me. You really believe that a courtesan knows where you could find a notorious spy? If such a spy actually exists at all, he would be a rather unskillful spy if that were the case. And these girls couldn't care less about what their clients whisper in their ears.
I have to admit, we do hear a lot. Complaints about their wives, the taxes are too high.
It does make one wonder how a savage from Tier could know all that. But you're not completely wrong. This girl doesn't seem to know anything at all. Sirs, we're leaving.
Thank you for intervening. Those maniacs were ready to spill blood in defense of their delirious delusions.
They sent chills up my spine. Thank you.
Is everyone all right?
We are, thanks to you. Thanks for stepping in.
You really fooled them. Like a true diplomat.
I just hope they won't come back. I get the impression they're not the type to give up easily.
It's almost certain they'll try again. People like that are like scabies. They're hard to get rid of.
Irene, I warned you that hanging around with that man would get you into trouble. Not only could it have cost you your life, but did it even occur to you to think about the others? They could have been hurt as well.
I'm sorry, but who is the man you just spoke about?
Though we greatly appreciate your help, discretion is the cornerstone of our business. All I can tell you is that it's a priest from Thélème with rather unusual manners. The gentleman became enamored of Irene and came here often, a little too often in my opinion. And of course, his status and his origins drew the attention of those louts from the Alliance who saw him as a spy.
You told us everything we already knew.
To protect her from those men is to send her somewhere safe, far away from here.
And we have just the solution. The Father-Cardinal told me about a delegation that is set to return to home. They will be traveling with armed men who are waiting for them outside the city. All we have to do is take her to them. Once in Thélème with Pius's protection, Irene will be safe.
That sounds like a good idea. She won't be safe here in the long term. What do you think, Irene?
Wait just a moment. My dear Fausta, you may have the utmost faith in your Father-Cardinal, but I, for one, do not. And given the trouble his priests have already caused the poor girl, I think we should consider a different solution.
Father-Cardinal Pius doesn't frequent brothels. He's a good man who only wants to protect his flock.
Perhaps. But I think we do well to find another solution if we really want to help this young woman.
She'll be safe with Pius's men. The Alliance's men won't be able to reach her in Thélème.
You'll forgive me for questioning the honorable intentions of a man I barely know.
Offer to take her to another safe location. Follow Faust's recommendation. Oh man. Okay, this is an interesting choice. I kind of want to follow Sybil because I kind of agree with Sybil. I think she's got a point.
We could take her to the Constancia. She would be safe there while we find her a new home.
The Father-Cardinal will be saddened to learn that you don't trust him.
I don't
He
care.
asked us to find his priest, not to bring this girl back to him.
That sounds like a good solution. What do you think, Irene?
What a nightmare. I never imagined I'd have to flee the city like this. But I suppose it's the best thing to do. If you promise to get me there safely, then I agree. And once I'm safe, I'll tell you everything I know about my client.
Then that's that. Do you want to leave now?
Yeah.
If you're ready, we'd better leave now. It's not a good idea to hang around here.
I'll go gather a few things and say goodbye to the other girls, and then we can leave.
Don't worry your pretty little head, darling. You'll be safe soon, and your friends will be too.
Very well. We'll escort you out of Peren.
Be careful on the road. Watch out for those Alliance men. They may try to waylay you. And take care of yourself, Irene.
Goodbye.
Alright. So, I could take her to over there. Well, let's take her to the Costanza. That seems to be the better idea here. Just gotta make sure I go the right direction. Just go through here, through there. Yeah, we're fine. Come on, everyone.
I've boarded a ship before. Won't I be something of a nuisance?
Of course not, my dear. My friend Alvida owns an enormous ship. It could transport an army. I am certain she'll find a comfortable cabin for you.
It's very kind of you to help me this way, in any case.
Oh, we gotta go the other way. We gotta go around.
I'm not accustomed to people doing favours without expecting something in return.
Okay.
Thank us when you're on board. We're not there yet.
I really should have just listened to Fausta, but I really didn't want to go against Sybil because I really like Sybil and I don't really care for Fausta. Fearsome killer. Kill 250 opponents, monsters, or humans. Huh. I am a fearsome killer. Alright. Those guys are just bandits. They weren't actual other dudes, so. Okay, we gotta go over here because they are watching that other bridge like a hawk. It doesn't look like they're watching this one. Perfect. Fuck. Yes, they are. Alright, I guess I have no choice but to deal with these guys. Stop stabbing me so much. You guys kicked those dogs' ass. Okay, they were blocking both ways, so I guess I really didn't have a choice. I had to fight one of them. Unfortunately. Yeah, they were blocking both ways. I don't think there's any other way around, unfortunately. So, I was going to end up fighting no matter what.
Thank you for taking me on your ship. It's extremely kind of all of you.
Now that you are safe, what can you tell us about this priest who was your client?
Jacquemus? A charmer. A gift with words. But I loved him despite all of that. I don't know what he was up to in the city, but I knew that his only mission was not to spread the good word to Peren. He was dipping his toes into dangerous matters. He would brag about it, thinking that made him interesting. Imbecile. But I imagine what interests you is where he might be found currently, no? Once, he told me that if he ever had to disappear, he would go and hide in the hospice in the old boroughs. That is all that I know. I hope you do find him. Could you give him this letter from me when you do?
Consider it done. Safe travels all the way to Teleme.
Thank you. I will write to you when I've settled in.
Now that I...
Farewell letter. My dear Jacquemus, the time come for me to bid you farewell. It seems that you got yourself into some murky business, and so have I. However, I can't help but feel a fondness for you, and I must admit that I will miss your colorful stories. Farewell, your favorite, Irene.
Irene is safe. We only need to find our priest.
Yes, our priest who would naturally choose the worst neighborhood to hide in. The old boroughs. The thief-infested pile of rubble.
See, I would have went with Fausta's decision, but especially because I only got -1 thing to Fausta. But I do believe that if I went with Fausta, it would have been -1 to Sybil, and not plus anything to Fausta. So that was like my only concern. Is I don't. Jesus fucking Christ! These guys fucking scare the shit out of me every time. Jesus, dude, they come out of freaking nowhere. But, yeah. So that's why I went with Fausta instead. Alright. I do think that they can do a little bit more damage than what they're doing. Because right now they're not doing anything to me. I'll go up 2. Alright. I did want to see, however, because we got a bunch of new shit. I have a shit ton of new shit. We just got a new gun. So that's something to look at. +3 to physical damage. This one also has... drops my critical hit, high ground damage bonus, and half shield break chance. I think we'll stick with what I got for now. For hats, just got something shit. Shit. Gives me 1 stealth. Gives me +2 to mechanisms. That's not bad at all. That's magical. It ups my magical deflection, but drops my armor by 48. Also drops life by 36. That doesn't really seem like a thing I should do. That'd be better for him, though. I'm gonna have you just keep that. The capes don't matter at all in any way for that most of these guys. You can wear that, though. Obviously, those are gonna be better because they're both heavy. I'm gonna keep your guys' normal capes on you. You can have your Deleme cape, I guess that makes sense for you. I do want everyone to wear a cape. I just don't want, I just think that also I could save up some capes myself and have them for if I need them. You need to wear them to help me with a mechanism thing or something. Just think that's a better idea once I get some of these other capes. Maybe I should just take capes off of everybody. Would probably truly be the better choice. Just a direction I have to go. That is. Whatever. They're bandits. Who cares? Kick their ass. What's going on with me? Okay, that was weird. Ow! Why I didn't know he could do that with that weapon. Oh yeah, good swing. Easy. Alright, let us move. Okay, we gotta go up this way. What's on here? Pick up. Embassy news 1 of 2. Dear citizens of the Bridge Alliance, we wish to inform you of the temporary closure of our embassy. Your devoted ambassador has been dispatched a diplomatic mission to Exantes. For an urgent matter, please contact Mr. Durrell at the Devest Palace. Huh. Yeah, good. Fuck her. Hate that woman.
What's going on here? Leave this man alone.
What's it to you? Think you're some kind of hero? Get out of here, unless you're looking for a beating.
I think my friend made himself perfectly clear. Leave this man alone.
Fausta?
Try to intimidate the thief.
There are 5 of us and we're well armed. Are you sure you want to fight?
They seem to really care about their monk. Fine. We're leaving. Come on, lads, let's go. We'll find another mark who doesn't have so many bodyguards.
Are you all right?
Yes, thanks to you. Thank you for stepping in. But your friend... Fausta? Is that you?
Yes, it's me. I'm happy to see you alive and well.
I can't believe it. So you come back? After your
Lord.
betrayal? How dare you?
I gather you know each other.
Really?
Yes. Listen, we just wanted to help you, but it's probably best if we left now.
Right. Like you said. That's probably for the best.
What did you do, Fausta? Squire's coat? Ah. It's kind of cool. That gives you actually more magical deflection. You wear that, man. Hell yeah. Looking like a champ. I also got a new bow. We'll have to see how good it is compared to what's his name stuff. Alright, the old town. What is this place? That place is not like old. Oh, whatever. Not my concern anyway.
That big building over there, the one with the towers. That's where we've got to go.
That's right. We should take the street that goes under the arch on the right to get there. It will take a bit longer, but the alleys in this neighborhood are dodgy and full of rubble. We could run into some unsavory characters there. Or worse yet, get our clothes
Oh, we wouldn't
dirty.
want that.
Are you sure this street will take us there? It seems to be heading in the opposite direction.
This alley on the left looks like it would take us there more directly, but it feels like a trap.
I'd probably listen to Sybil. I feel like she would know. She would know better. You think? I don't exactly know what she said anymore, so we're just gonna go this way.
These alleys are the perfect place for an ambush. Don't you think we should go around?
Oh, yeah, of course. Whatever you say.
A penny for the book.
I mean, this isn't clearly leading us anywhere. So you want to go this way and around, I'm assuming. Okay. Yeah, this looks to be what you wanted. We wouldn't want Sybil to get her clothes dirty. It's funny because it's like normally like I hate people like that, but Sybil is so like carefree in. Oh well, hey, we're fighting anyway, I guess. You walk away from me, jerk. Oh no! Finish him off. Finish him off. There we go. Yeah, one left. Good job, everybody. All right. All right. We can go up this way. And keep ourselves moving up here. Hell yeah.
My uncle really neglected this area. It's become a real rat's nest, full of the worst sort of vermin in town. We'd better stay on our guard, and keep an eye on your purse. The pickpockets are particularly good here.
If we don't hurry up, we run the risk of the Alliance getting there before we do. That could cost Jacquemus his life.
We're here.
We need to be quick.
We are here. Hello.
Just a small coin for a poor soul, my lords and ladies. If I may, you should watch your step around here. People from the Alliance are beating anyone who crosses their paths. It would seem that they're after someone. Would you have enough to spare for a piece of bread? Hunger's got a nasty bite.
Ask about the life in the burrows. Steal off your coins.
How do you get by here?
Oh, it's not a good neighborhood, that's for certain. We're all crammed in here together, the poor, sick, and forgotten. Oh, and the riff-raff as well, of course, cutthroats. pickpockets. Do be careful. There's more than one here who'd gladly lighten your purses, and he's not afraid to use violence. But there's a refuge here. They're good with us, and they give us soup, and they heal us up when we're wounded. It's not the paradise of the enlightened, but it's better than nothing.
See something for him? Tell him a story about Tear for D.
I'm going to tell you a story from my people to lighten the load of your worries.
Oh, now, I love stories. If it's a good one, I'll tell it to my friends.
Once, long ago on Tear for D, there lived a young hunter. He was not only the best archer of his clan, but the best of the island. He became quite full of pride, and began to behave with the other youth of his village as if he walked on higher ground. One day, while he was about to shoot at a magnificent buck just for the pleasure of hitting his mark and not to feed his clan, he saw a very beautiful woman walk by him. So beautiful that he fell instantly in love. The beauty promised him love under one condition. Since he was so talented, she didn't want him to hunt a deer, but the moon itself. The hunter tried for days and days. He even crafted a new bow. He began to lose sleep and his appetite because all of his attempts failed. Exhausted and weak, he went to the beautiful woman again to admit his failure. She mocked him for his tremendous pride. Then she transformed into a doe and ran off in a few leaps. The hunter of the moon then understood that the person he'd loved was the spirit of the forest. From that day on, he became sensitive to the balance of life and became more generous to other young folk.
That is a beautiful story. Truly. I like it very much. I'm gonna have something to tell my friends, that's for sure. But we'll still have nothing to share to eat.
Well, I'd give you a few coins, but it's not an option. Apparently. Speak to the doctor.
How about that? Islanders aren't so common around here. It's a pleasant surprise. Do you feel ill or hurt? Are you lost? What might I do for you?
Ask him if he has seen a priest of Talame.
Might you have crossed paths with a priest of Talame? We heard he
Talame, sorry, Jesus.
A priest? None of my visitors make themselves known as such.
A middle-aged man. Most consider him somewhat handsome. Brown hair, receding hairline.
No, that description doesn't ring any bells.
He wouldn't be the man those soldiers from the Alliance are looking for. The ones who were just here.
Men from the Alliance? We really need to find Jacquemus in a hurry.
Yes, he is in great danger. Thank you, Doctor. We'll leave you to your patients.
Goodbye. We wish you well.
Thanks. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Okay. You.
Good day. I am sorry to bother you, but we are looking for a friend. A priest of Talame. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Believe you me, if I knew a priest, I would already be kneeling beside him in search of some comfort.
Convince him to speak to you.
I understand that our questions must seem a little out of place, but our friend might be in danger. Any information that you could give us might help us come to his aid and help him avoid the worst.
You seem to care a lot about him. Lucky man. At least he won't die alone. Abandoned by all. There is a man here that uses the magic of the enlightened to heal the sick in the ruins. But I don't know if he is a priest or not. That said, you should hurry if you want to speak with him. A group of Alliance men are also looking for him, and they don't seem to have his best interests at heart.
We need to find him before they do. If they catch him, they'll kill him or worse.
Let's go. Thanks so much for your help. I hope that you get better.
One can always dream.
Ooh, let's go. Skill points, and I got a talent point too. What should we up? Get tier 5 disguises, but that doesn't fucking help me as of right now. I'm gonna put another one into mechanisms. Attributes. We're gonna up my agility, my skills. We're going to put one into deals damage twice to the characters in the area of effect. I might have to change some things on my inventory to get to that, but just get his shit upgraded there. Oh, remove up his strength. Up her agility again. Her skills. I'm gonna give her that. Breaks one target shields. I wonder if they change those on their own too. Magic deflection by 10%. And up her endurance. Also, we got... That's just another hood. I don't think that is going to help me any. Duckfoot pistol! Oh my god! Look at this thing! What the heck? She can have my old pistol. Jesus, that was a wild pistol. It's mine now. I don't even know how to use my pistol, if I had to be honest with you. There's something I got in my inventory, but I never use. So that's interesting. Alright, hey, there's a chest here. Mechanism 65%. Let's go. Awesome. So let's keep moving.
Go die in hell!
Hey! Leave this man alone.
Hurry! We need to get him out of there.
To arms!
Get out of here, fellas! Oh my god, there's a lot of people. I love attacking you guys from behind. I'm happy that you're all taking the brunt of the damage right now, and I'm just sitting back here fighting this person. Okay, she's dead. Perfect.
Latimus, are you all right?
Thank you for helping me, but I think they got me.
Oh, he's gonna stick with the Malachor.
I feel weak.
I know you've seen better days, that's for sure.
Have you come to mock me, Fausta? You always looked down on me.
Don't say such foolish things. We've come to help you.
Oh, what surprising news. But you've come a bit late, I fear. But that's not important. You must find the coffer.
The coffer? What are you talking about?
A coffer containing documents. I stole it from people in the Alliance. I wanted to find out what they were up to.
And did you open it?
No, only the Father-Cardinal must open it. And besides, I wouldn't have had the time. I was forced to hide it in a sort of courtyard while they were pursuing me.
We have to find this coffer and take it to the Father-Cardinal as fast as possible.
So our man of the cloth here, who is not at all a spy and is only here to spread the word of the enlightened in Peren, stole documents from the Alliance.
Yep.
What a surprise. Well, after everything this nation has put us through, I can hardly blame him. And my curiosity is piqued when I try to imagine what those documents might contain.
In your shoes, I wouldn't do that.
Find the coffer and give it to Pius. If you open it, he will be very
I will not open it this time.
and he never forgets a grudge.
Where exactly did you drop the coffer?
In the northeastern part of the neighborhood. Where it's nearly crumbling into the river.
Thank you. We'll try to find it.
Tell him you're here, thanks to Irene.
Your friend Irene helped us find you. She wrote you this letter.
My darling Irene. A ray of sunshine in my dying days. How is she?
Don't you worry about your friend. The Alliance wanted to capture her so they could get to you, but we got her to safety. She's safe and sound aboard a Nort ship where the Alliance goons can't lay a finger on her. It's our friend Alvida's ship.
Oh, you did the right thing. She's so sweet. She doesn't deserve any trouble on my account. I am very grateful.
Let's go. Tootin' Empire loves me.
At least I can die in peace.
We'll look for the coffer and send you some help.
It's too late for that. The coffer is all that matters.
Hang in there, Jacquemus. The Enlightened can save you.
Not this time, Fausta. May he keep you all in his divine blessing. And don't forget about the documents.
Jacquemus?
Rip.
He's dead.
He's dead. Poor Jacquemus. At least he was able to tell us the things we needed to know.
The Alliance are doing everything.
That's all I care about. Mission order. On the General's orders, you must find that pesky priest who's been prying into our affairs. The deceitful lout may well be a spy for Thélème, and if that proves to be true, our entire plan risks falling apart. Your men have been successful in tracking him down in the hospice in the old quarters of Purin. Please make haste, as it appears that our enemies are looking for him Z.
To find Jacquemus. I have no idea what he did, but he is in a real pickle barrel.
Let's go back to the hospice quickly in the hope he'll be there.
As much as I disliked you, you didn't deserve this, Jacquemus. What a waste. Now we've got to find your coffer so you didn't die in vain.
He mentioned a courtyard in the northeastern part of the neighborhood, near the river. Let's go and take a look around, and cross our fingers a beggar didn't find it.
Ooh, chest. Awesome. Alright, hold on. We have a new ring. Oh, wait, hold on. It's just that. Alright, be good for somebody. New pistol. Interesting. Those are good for you. Not that. Okay, for you, does that... That's the same thing you already got, actually. Alright, well, none of that helps you. That's the same pistol you already have. For you, there's a new ring. 10% crit and 20% critical damage, +1 to will. Then we'll give her +1 to focus, plus 80 magical deflection, plus 5 chance. Well, let's just keep the one she's already got. I like that one more. Have you wear that, though. That's better than what you're currently wearing. And you can look like, the Vesp. Sybil, look at you two. Twinning. Let's go. Alright, let's keep moving. We gotta find this coffer now. Hopefully not get attacked along the way. But that might prove difficult. I suppose we shall see. Would this? I don't think we can go past that, actually, so no, I don't think it will. Open these two things for extra loot. Everybody loves some extra loot. And nobody ever said no to extra loot. Extra gold and extra other objects I can sell for gold. Oh, he just threw it here. That's an interesting place.
Do you think this is the coffer Jacquemus was telling us about?
It looks like it. I have to admit that I have an incredible urge to open it to see what is in it. I'm sure it's hiding all manner of villainous secrets that could prove themselves very useful. Don't tell me none of you have an itch to know more.
Don't do that. The information inside this coffer is extremely sensitive. And I'm certain that the Father-Cardinal wouldn't appreciate us returning it to him open.
Attempts to pick the coffer's lock. Give the coffer to Fausta. Keep the coffer intact. Here.
Take it, Fausta. I'm afraid this coffer is too much of a temptation for me.
Thank you. I understand that it can be frustrating not knowing what's behind this sordid business, but I assure you it's for the best. The Father-Cardinal will be grateful, and his help will be useful in light of all that has befallen us.
Halt! Sorry to interrupt you, but you're going to have to give us that coffer. And let me be clear, this is not a request.
There is no way we're giving them this coffer. Jacquemus died to get it.
Didn't I already kill someone that looked like you?
Hand it over to us, or you will be reported to the authorities for theft. I doubt that the Devesp family will appreciate that a savage and their companions...
We literally have a member of the Devesp family with us. Give him the coffer. Confront them.
But you'd need to still be standing to complain to them.
You asked for this. To arms, my friends.
Fuck you. I hate the Bridge Alliance. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't understand this conversation. We literally have a Devesp in our group. I don't know why that's not brought up more. I'm in the middle of everyone's attacks right now, and I don't really appreciate that. Oh, she just knocked us all over. Oh, you put that on me? Asshole, now you're dead for it. I really shouldn't have given you an outfit that looks exactly like them there, Ludwig.
I believe we have done all that we could in this sordid affair.
Would you like to continue wandering about these vile boroughs, or may we return to the embassy?
Return to see Pius directly.
Let's return to the embassy.
Mission order. In the General's orders, you must find that pet... Okay, we've already read that.
I regret to inform you that Jacquemus, your priest, died from the wounds the men from the Alliance gave him.
May the Malachor take them. Poor Jacquemus. I will miss him. Ah, I imagine you discovered he was meant to recover important documents from the Alliance?
Yes.
Express your anger that he lied to you. Question him about his lies.
Why did you let us think that Jacquemus was a simple priest when you knew that he had embarked upon a perilous mission?
Even though I suspected that Jacquemus was in trouble, I never once thought his very life would be in danger. I had suspected it would be enough to simply put you on his trail, without implicating you in the political affairs of Thélème. I wasn't sure which way your feelings bent towards my nation.
Oh, it's better than the fucking Bridge Alliance. I hate those guys.
Quite varied in origin. One of you even belongs to the Alliance. At the time, I thought it would be better to not tell you too much.
She's not with us.
Mistake.
Who cares?
I am sorry. The subject is closed. Did you recover the documents Jacquemus was seeking?
Yes. Here is the coffer that he stole. We were able to recover it from where he had hidden it.
Thank you. You have rendered me an immense service. Thanks to the contents of the coffer, we should be able to put a halt to the Alliance's intrigues.
My friends have shown themselves capable of great courage and constant loyalty during this mission, despite the fact they were kept in the dark. I hope you will do all that is in your power to help them in exchange.
That goes without saying, Fausta. Is there anything
a priest
else
unlike
you would
any
like
other.
to talk to me
Find
about?
a missing spy. Thélème is now cordial. Speak to Pius about the missive signed with the Z that you found. Faust is now nice. That's good. Pass for the Devesp Palace. I don't know why we needed a pass for that. We literally have a Devesp in our group. Her literal niece is with us. I don't understand that.
Yes. We found these missives on a few of the Alliance men that we were forced to fight.
Let me see. It's the author of these orders that interests you, isn't it? The person hiding behind the letter Z. Alas, I don't know anything more than you on the subject.
I think we know who
Other
the
than
fucking
that,
Z
this
is. Probably the
person
same
seems
guy
to
we've been
be in
chasing
charge
after.
of the Alliance operations in Peren recently. I had already activated some of my informants to investigate him. I will check in with them, because his implication in this case is surely not insignificant.
Ask him what his exact role is in Peren.
Father-Cardinal, with all due respect, you seem to be involved in some rather strange affairs for an ambassador. The mission that you entrusted to us being simply one of them. What are you really doing here in Peren?
Peren is the heart of Kakan, and moreover, a neutral territory. I have been given the mission to leverage my position to accumulate as much information as possible concerning our friends and enemies. But contrary to what you're implying, this is nothing more than what my role as ambassador requires. Diplomacy is important, of course, but the more reliable means of maintaining good relations with our allies is to know as much as possible. Your help has proven itself valuable, so in order to prove my gratitude and to make amends for my guilty silence, I've requested that a Fowler join your group with a supply of messenger birds.
Ooh.
This will allow you to send and receive messages with the continent without risking the public aviaries.
I must admit that I'm a little surprised. Did Captain Alvida give her permission?
Of course. And believe me, you will soon come to appreciate the freedom offered by these feathered messengers. It goes without saying that I would be delighted to vouch for you, if you still want to meet the two great families of the congregation. You've done me an admirable service. I will not forget it.
Your recommendation would indeed be very helpful.
Consider it done. I will immediately send letters to the De Vesps and the Dorsays to inform them.
We shall leave, Your Excellency.
May the Enlightened watch over you, my children.
Pass for the De Vesp Palace. A note written and signed by Cardinal Pius attested to the person of their companions holding this document is access to the De Vesp Palace and are under his responsibility. Alright. Perfect. We got what we need. Alright. Hell yeah. Ooh, Contraband Thraxus Saber. Plus 10 back damage bonus, plus 20% damage on target without shields, and plus 2 physical damage. And a new Inquisitor's Cloak that gives me plus 2 stealth. The robes that I'm probably not going to wear because they have... I don't know if there's a single person that really needs those. But we could be wrong. Get the same freaking knives there. Those are both heavy for her, so we're not going to use that. Okay. It'd be cool to see you wear this, but I know it's also... That'd be dropping 40 armor, but only plus 32 magical deflection, so I just don't think it's worth it. Unfortunately. Alright, I like what we're already wearing. So now we must head to the De Vesp. Returning to Tier 4D requires considerable funds. You must find a wealthy patron to respect. Sybil advised you to request financial support from Prince De Vesp. You may find him in his palace overlooking the city of Peren. Sybil also told you could request financial support from the Dorsey family to their representatives in Peren, Monsieur de Urgenton, who lives in the Dorsey family mansion. I think I'm going to ask the De Vesp, man. I mean, the Dorseys kind of make sense just due to how we know them in the first one and how friendly they actually normally are, especially towards the Tier 4Dians. But also, I didn't get to deal with enough De Vesps, and we have a De Vesp with us, as she isn't fond of her uncle, but she still loves her parents, from what I've read. It doesn't change anything if we choose the Orsay or the De Vesps with her, so I'm gonna go with the De Vesps. I lied. This is the Orsay family mansion. We are not gonna go here. Oh, there's also a quest from a bird. Hold on. Private aviary. My children hope my men have set up an aviary properly for you. You can reply to me after reading this message. Hello, Father-Cardinal. I confirm that I've received your letter. Thank you. I confirm receipt of your letter. I hope you make good use of this method of communication. That was fast, dude. This is like fucking email. Hell yeah. To friends of Avilda, I have a particularly delicate matter I'd like to discuss with you when you have time. Please meet me at the Great Library in Uxantes.
We received a message from the Master Librarian at the Great Library in Uxantes. He's asked to see us. His message was very vague. I wonder what he wants.
Okay.
Curious. I wonder why the Master Librarian would send for us. I guess we'll
no idea.
when we return to the island.
Did you dodge all that? I'm confused. I don't really know, actually. Keep kicking ass, people. Keep kicking ass. Hey, come back here. Fucking assholes, dude. Alright. So, I don't know. It's kind of confusing because I do want to do the Dorsey just because it makes sense based off the first game. But then again, I also don't want to do them because I kind of want to do the family of the girl I'm trying to get with. You know, it just kind of makes sense to me. Golly, 0.4 seconds. I'm trying to heal everybody because everyone's freaking taking damage. Nobody wants to heal themselves, apparently. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Nope. Wrong person. Don't worry, I got you all. I'll heal all of you, don't worry. Alright. You got no problem with us heading through here? Perfect. Alright, the Devest Palace. Hell yeah.
Stay out of trouble. Go on.
Oh my gosh, I gave you the correct hat. Look at that. All the Devesps here are wearing that sort of hat. I'm so good at this.
Stop right there. This part of the palace is restricted. You can't go any further.
We have the endorsement of Father-Cardinal Pius. I presume he sent word?
Oh? Yes, I think we were told that a group of his protégés wished to speak with a minister. You may enter.
I'm just so confused. It's his literal niece, bro. She not get to talk to him? It's wild work. Who are you?
You're the Father-Cardinal's new protégés, I gather. I must admit, you're not what I expected.
Hello, Mr. Durrill. It is a real pleasure to see you again.
Mademoiselle de Vespe, you have some very strange associates. But I shouldn't be surprised after your stunt in Olima. Well, what is your request?
Asking for an audience with the prince.
We'd like to speak to the Prince de Vespe.
Like so many others, you must understand that His Majesty is very busy. He cannot see you at the moment. However, I will make sure he is informed of your visit, and I will let you know if he wishes to see you.
Come now, Sir Durrill. Can't I go and say hello to my dear uncle?
His Majesty, your uncle, is furious with you for your behavior during your last diplomatic mission. I doubt he will want to see you at the moment, but I will inform him that you came by.
I just smacked my whole desk,
now,
I'm sorry.
To ensure that your request is properly registered, can you tell me why you are seeking an audience?
We are planning an expedition to Tir-Fredi. But to finance it, we need the support of a nation.
And you're hoping that the prince will finance your little trip home?
I'm sure the journey could have a favorable commercial outcome for Perrin. Our ship can transport a great deal of merchandise.
I understand. I imagine you are aware that the congregation's trading post on Tir-Fredi is run by the Dorsey family? Of course, His Majesty might enjoy competing with his rivals at home, but the investment in such a venture would be substantial. No, really, you would have to have done the family an immense service for him to invest such a sum in you. And I don't really see what you could possibly do for us. However, if you do happen to have something that might interest His Majesty, please come and see me again.
I might just have an idea about that. I'll tell you about it outside.
All
We
right.
shall leave now. It was a pleasure.
Likewise, likewise. Goodbye. If you'll excuse
Can I just walk
me,
in?
I have some
No.
urgent and confidential business to attend.
All right.
You said you'd thought of something that might please the prince.
Yes. You ought to know that my uncle has a twisted desire to assert our family's superiority over the other families. Over the d'Orsay family in particular, of course. His dream is to prove that our family descends from a royal Astrian line. That would allow him to assert the antiquity of our family's nobility over all the others. And it would make us the rightful leaders of the merchant congregation.
I see. Do you think there's any proof of such a lineage?
If there is, it's waiting to be found at the bottom of some ruins. Trust me, my uncle will finance all the voyages you want in exchange for that kind of evidence, and the d'Orsays would love to make it disappear. I've heard that my uncle's obsession has soared to new heights ever since he started a new archaeological dig. He's even brought in a specialist from the Alliance. That's how serious he is about this site.
So, are you suggesting that we go and participate in the dig and steal any evidence we can find?
Exactly. Then we could give it to whomever we think is most trustworthy. They'll all be so happy that I'm sure they'll agree to finance our trip.
In that case, let's go to those ruins.
Gain experience. Level 31. Just so you shall know. Oh, we even got a better saber. Drop our crit chance by 5, but at plus 10% damage to enemies without a shield. So we got an even better sword. Look at that. Alright, oh, I forgot I have... I get a skill point every fucking upgrade, every level now, I guess. Perception. Up to strength. Do his applies intangible ability to the caster. Skills. Reduce the cost of action points for her. I'm sure everyone would actually like that. Up her endurance. Up her perception. Even I don't really know how much some of that. Well, some of it helps against immunity to certain things. It reduces the threat when dealing a fatal blow. Awesome. We do probably have to make our way back to the ship at this point. It would probably be a smart idea here to kind of get some talking with some people. I don't know how much further I want to go today. I feel like we've gone pretty far enough right now. I think the library one I'm going to do on my own time. So I'll go do that. Well, I can't do it now because I got to take a shower and get myself ready to go. So, because that's why I kind of want to just, I don't want to start anything new to get further in because I can't really do that right now. I can go and have some conversations back at the boat though. So I got no problem with that. But I don't know. I would ask you guys, hey, drop it in the comments you want Tevester d'Orsays. But I'm going to be recording another episode before this episode goes up. I mean, I'm recording this on Sunday. This will be up on Tuesday. So, unfortunately, I won't get an answer from you guys before I record another episode. Because I try to get ahead of most of my recordings if I can. But, here's the message thing. Cool. Alright, perfect. But other than that, I don't know if anyone has anything to actually say.
I'm glad to take a break.
No. Unless they have an exclamation point next to their name, I guess.
These Renoixe who think they are wise are but murderers. Monsters with no conscience. How can they imagine that eradicating an entire people by making them sick is normal?
I don't know. You have nothing else to say? You guys have something to say.
Do you have a minute? There's something I would like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
Do you remember the missionary we saw in town?
The one who called you a traitor. I was wondering when you'd explain why he shouted at you like that.
He's my brother. And he's very angry with me for things I did in the past. Things that got me banished from Teleme. My family also paid for my actions. My brother more than the rest. When we saw him, I wanted to run away. But I'd like to go back and speak with him. And I'd like you to come with me, if you don't mind. I feel like I'd be brave enough to face him with you by my side. What do you say?
Of course. I should remind you of a request. Agree to help.
I'd be happy to come.
Thank you. You don't know how much that means to me. He's probably staying in the missionary's guest house.
I shouldn't have said that yet, actually.
That's where we will have the best chance of finding him. Let's go, before my courage runs out.
Of course. Ask about... Okay, well, you don't care.
Seal.
What do you got?
I cannot believe that those scientists succeeded in bringing another of those creatures into being. It wasn't as big as the one you faced in Esquiara, but it was terrifying nonetheless. Fortunately, we managed to put an end to those horrible experiments.
You seem to be very close to Halis. How did you get to know each other?
I met her when she was just a child running around among the soldiers. Her father was a soldier too, who took his whole family with him on each posting. He hoped that his daughter would take over from him. But this child was endowed with insatiable curiosity and extraordinary intelligence. She was only a few years old when her father made her report on the logistical needs of his troops. Seeing her intelligence with such a mathematical mind, I took it upon myself to convince her family to offer her a less selective education. I helped her as much as I could to prepare for the exams, which she passed with flying colors, and she became the youngest logician in the country. Since then, we see less of each other. But I'll always have a soft spot for her, and she for me.
I think... Ooh, I don't think I've asked this one.
Not much. I know that she comes from a good family, but that she grew up in a small provincial town. And in Alima, she must often have been criticized because of it. City dwellers tend to look down on others. But she's an intelligent woman who, despite her origins, knew how to make a place for herself in learned circles, as well as among the aristocracy. She was generally highly appreciated. Her diplomatic skills were recognized, and her taste for the arts was celebrated. A few years ago, she married Kernaz, who was not yet a general at the time, but who was already showing promise. Rather, it helped her social ascension by opening new doors for her. But I know their marriage surprised everyone at the time. A soldier and a diplomat. It's a strange alliance. I think I've told you all I know. I'm too often absent from Alima to know the latest gossip.
Huh. Okay, interesting. They both got Ludwig and Sybil both got something to say here.
Ah, good timing. I had a favor I wanted to ask you.
What is it?
Do you remember Rudolph? He asked me to find his mother, if you recall. I spread word that I was looking for her, and she recently sent me a letter. She says she fled to the congregation's lands. She met a farmer there and remarried. However, it seems that she and her husband are having difficulties and have asked me for help. After everything this woman suffered because of me, I owe it to her to go.
Of course, after I do...
Something about her letter strikes me as odd, and an objective opinion would help me see things more clearly, instead of being blinded by my guilt.
Sadly, I'm too caught up.
Okay, we'll have to help him in a little bit. Sybil, you got something for me?
I can't believe that arrogant Kernaz had the impudence to conduct his little experiments in High Prairie, on our land. If that wretch thinks that our neutrality will prevent us from retaliating, he is sorely mistaken, I assure you.
Ask her if she can teach you how to fight like her.
I've never seen anyone fight like you do. You move and strike so quickly with those twin blades. Do you think you could teach me?
Darling, it's all a matter of speed, yes, but also of elegance. You've got
She
to
has
read
nothing
your
if not
opponent's
elegant.
movements, dance with them, and land your blow where they least expect it. I dare say I can show you the basics. You're rather light on your feet, but it takes constant training, and you'll need to persevere if you're to master it. You're coming along nicely, and you pick things up quickly. Keep at it, and we might just make a passable assassin of you yet. And do remember, whatever happens, stay elegant. Always.
I won't forget. Thank you, Sybil. Good boy.
Alright. We've talked to everybody, so I would have to do her thing, which I'll probably record right away. Or when I have time, I'll record it right away. And then I'm going to stop and I'm going to do Ludwig's and the Librarian's quest by my own. And then I'll come back into the recording to continue on with the main quest. But as of now, we're going to end this video here. It's an hour 59 minutes, 10 seconds from 2 hours. Well, obviously it's going to be a lot shorter after I do some editing and cutting around. But I don't have time to do much else. I got to go take a shower and get ready to go. I have to leave. As I said, I only have till about 5. It's 4:30 now. I would like to be, obviously I'm going to be done a little bit earlier, and I don't want to just start something now when, you know, we're kind of in between big quests here. Also, everybody has skills to upgrade and attributes and shit. I'll go through that on my own, go through all their armor and shit on my own, sell what I don't need, and I'll meet you guys when it's the next episode. So, that's going to do it for this video. Obviously, we got a lot done, man. He met the Father-Cardinal, and he got us our pass to meet with the Devesps after helping him out with his shit with the Alliance and the priest that he was using to get secrets from the Bridge Alliance. But now we can meet with the Devesps, or not yet, but we gotta go get something that can help us meet with Sybil's uncle, so that we can fund a voyage back to Tir-Fradee and get ourselves home to freedom. Other than that, that is going to do it for this video. So if you guys did enjoy, please drop a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. If you're new here, please subscribe for more Greedfall, The Dying World, and other video game videos. Starting on, it's Tuesday today, on Thursday, well, whenever we're done with this recordings, whenever we're done with Greedfall 2, we'll be starting Crimson Desert streams. After that, in April, I actually think Pragmata got not moved back, but moved up towards the 17th. And I could be wrong about that, but I swear I saw something about that as well. When does Pragmata release? Yeah, April 17th. Nintendo's Switch, it's set to drop on the 24th. So it's actually releasing on the 17th. Okay, so yeah, it got moved forward on a week. Awesome. So I'll get to record that before doing that. So Pragmata will be on the 17th. And then after that, it'll be Tides of Tomorrow. And on the 28th, it'll be Diablo 4, Lord of Hatred. In May, we got Directive 8020 on the 12th, the 007 First Light on the 26th, and Lego Batman on the 29th. Other than that, we got nothing for June, and nothing for July. In August, we do have Beast of Reincarnation, so I do know that's coming out. And in September, we got, as of right now, we got Wolverine. And maybe Halloween if I decide to record that. But then again, we don't got anything after that till November with GTA 6. Obviously, we still got the Summer Game Show and a whole bunch of stuff that'll tell us further down the line what games are coming out in the fall and other shit like that. Other than that, though, we got social medias down in the description below. Twitter and Instagram, you can go and follow all those. Leave a comment of what you thought of episode... Is this episode 7 now of Greedfall, The Dying World? And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for tuning in.